Hello again. Well, as you may be able to tell, I'm sitting here at Launceston Airport because my friends at Paramount have been kind enough to invite me to the world premiere of the new Iron Man movie. Anyway, I better go check in, so catch you next time when I turn on the camera again. So this isn't really the sign-off, this is just edit point. Bitter tasting energy drinks. The breakfast of champions for those of us who have had no food. Do you know what I love about airport bathrooms? They have these little vending machines which have everything you need to try and bag a flight attendant, basically. From cologne to hairstyling gel to condoms. And one thing I don't like about airports is the security check-in, which is always a pain in the ass. And especially these days because with all the running about I did at the Supernova events, I've lost a bit of weight recently, so whenever I take off my belt, so the metal belt buckle doesn't set off the metal detectors, my pants fall around my ass. Ah, the glorious luxury of the airplane toilet. I want to mention two things. One, I'd like to ask if it counts as the Mile High Club if you just come in here alone and masturbate. Secondly, in-flight headphones that they provide for you. I don't recommend them. Listening to these things is like having a large man named Leonard make love to your ears with a condom made out of broken glass and hate. Oh, and also, I've flown a lot in the last couple of years. I've been on this exact same type of plane dozens of times. And you get kind of used to the noises that it makes. This time when we took off, I heard a noise I'd never heard a plane make before. And everyone around me seemed to recognise that that noise wasn't normal either, and everyone was like... But we're still in the air, so I'm counting it as a bonus. Well, made it to Sydney safe and sound, but it's turned out to be a rather dreary day out here. It stopped raining for the moment, but it's very, very grey outside. Now Sydney, it's pretty much Australia's premier city. It's not the capital, we've got the Australian Capital Territory for that, otherwise known as Canberra. But when most people not from Australia think of Australia, they think of this place, right where I'm standing. For two reasons. One of the reasons is that thing over there, and the other reason is that thing over there. The Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House. Two of our most famous landmarks. And even on this dreary day, still kind of impressive. Now the story of the Sydney Harbour Bridge is a long and interesting one. Basically boiling it down for you guys not from Australia, not familiar with the story. In 1847 it was built by Irish midget workers. The idea was to build an antenna big enough to pick up the secret transmissions from the Martians. Then they decided to turn it into the world's biggest coat hanger. Fascinating. Now the Sydney Opera House, just like the Sydney Harbour Bridge, has a very fascinating history. During World War II, German scientists designed and built this thing as a way to capture Australia's endless sunshine. It is in fact a ginormous solar collector that was designed to run their war machines. You are?
Hi, I'm Tanya.
Tanya?
I'm Pepper.
Pepper?
I'm Morna. And we are the Arden Street Posse.
Okay, so it's 3 AM. I'm wandering home very drunkenly from drinking after the Iron Man premiere. And I'm almost back to my hotel when I spot an abandoned vacuum cleaner abandoned vacuum cleaners sitting outside the bar and restaurant functions and catering at Baraluka. I don't know. Apparently, I must be very, very drunk because I'm having a problem operating my own pockets to put this camera away in my pocket. It doesn't seem to want to go in the pocket. I'm having a pocket malfunction. Probably because I sunk about, I don't know, 8 or 10 pints of something, beer of some kind, some fashion. Oh look, there's my hotel. I'm finally back. Oh shit. All the way up there. And down again. So my original plan called for me to give a quick spoiler-free review of Iron Man after I came back to my lovely hotel room after seeing the world premiere of Iron Man the movie, meeting Jon Favreau and Harry Connick Jr. No, wait, the other one. Robert Downey Jr. I always get those two confused. How embarrassing. But I am now far too drunk because I spent the last 5.5 hours drinking beer with a bunch of other people. And now I'm laying here naked in my hotel room, far too drunk to give a proper review. And yes, I am really, really naked. I wonder if I'll ever post this.